Gleeson and welcome back to my channel. Actually, I'm sorry, it's Nancy Drew. I'm gonna show you guys how I got this Nancy Drew look in about 30 minutes. From the makeup to the wig to the props, and yeah, let's get started. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, comment something pretty nice because you could be one of the post notification shout outs right at the end of this video. Let's get it. Before we watch through the entire video, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and if you want the post notification shout out at the end of this video, make sure you comment something nice or interesting or Now that Nancy's ready, it's time to get Lucy ready for her shot. The part of Lucy will be played by Clarence. How you doing, Clarence? Feeling good? Yeah! Oop, she's a bit naked there, guys. Come on, no perving. No perving. All right, we gotta get her dressed. This is gonna be an interesting... Come on, Clarence. Just chill. Clarence, far out. Jeez, Clarence. What are you gonna be so stiff for? Oh, come on. Stiff upper lip. Them bones, them dry bones. Skull bones connected to the neck bone. The neck bones connect to the spine bone. The spine bones connected to the butt bone. And the butt bone is hurting my leg. Ah! Hello! Stop it, Clarence! Clarence! God's sake, Clarence, you can't even freaking dress yourself. Clarence has a condition. She can't seem to do things on her own, so I must do everything for her. Come on, Clarence. Come on, naked. Oh, my lords and ladies. Freaking hate. Oh, Clarence. Getting a little skinny there. You're not really fitting into the clothes. Clarence seems to be stuck on your butt bone. Oh, don't want the boobies to show. That collarbone. Alright, we're just gonna go around your... Alright, we've got a little bodysuit for your body there. Thing is, we're missing a few layers. What's that, Clarence? Alright, keep your arms stiff. Watch out for ANNIKA. She's on the prowl for some bones. Lucky you don't have any marrow left in you. Oh, goodbye, Clarence. Chill the freak out. Oh, look at that. Look at Clarence in her little Fashion Nova fit. Oh, I'm so glad you don't have to take a pee break. Alright, Clarence, have a seat. Lean back, lean back, lean back. Hi, I'm Nancy and this is Lucy and I just solved the whole show. So, there you go. And now we make it a poop. Oh, a la poop, a la scoop. It's all a part of the video. You'll see it in the end. I don't think I've put this much effort into a video in a very long time, right, Clarence? Sorry, Lucy. She's a method actor. I have friends coming over. I need to make a fresh pot of poop. I think my peanut butter to chocolate sauce ratio is a little skewed because it's not quite working out like I'm used to. Alright, we've got to make sure we roll this well, so we got to put it in aluminium foil. Don't confuse that with aluminum foil. Make sure it's aluminium foil or you're going to screw up the whole poop. Oh. That's a roll of poop. Pop them in the freezer. And it should be nice and crisp and ready for filming. Problem with this bra is it always comes off my... Ah! I found the eyelash!
Ah! In your bosoms?
Yep. That's
pretty normal, you know, like it happens to the best of us. Sometimes I need to be intoxicated a little bit for that to happen to me, but you know what?
I was like doing a tutorial and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that thing where I show the lashes, but then I cover my eyes and then reveal and my eyes are like Venetian blinds, like flapping, and I'm like, wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? And then for half an hour I was searching on the floor.
And you just found it.
Even called reinforcements. Ben's come and searched for 20 minutes.
I failed.
Well, no, you're not
But
gonna.
I didn't look in the right
No.
spot.
Neither did I, apparently. Cartierators, it's another day and the Nancy Drew sketch is done. Okay, today I am headed back to the old stomping ground near 1600 Vine, and I have a meeting with an acting agent. I know a lot of you guys know that I have an acting background. I was in an indie film in Australia with one of our biggest actors over there before I came over to America, and I did the audition circuit when I first came to America about 5 years ago. Got really close with a whole lot of roles, but unfortunately never got one. And then I had a few really bad experiences with agents. Like I had one who broke his leg and then wanted me to pay for his medical bills. And I was like, what? And then someone else retired. Someone else unfortunately passed away. So I've been on the hunt for a new acting agent slash acting manager for a really, really long time. I'm gonna show you guys the journey of how difficult it is. Even though I've worked so hard to create a profile for myself, I've been very specific in my branding to make sure that I'm always referring back to my creativity, to my acting roots, to my singing roots. But it's still really, really hard, even though I've spent the last few years really honing down on my skills by going to acting class, working on building my own fan base. So I just wanted to show you guys that, you know, it's still a journey and it's still a process and it can still be quite difficult. Annika! It's Annika's birthday! Happy birthday, Annika! You get a special treat. And then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna spend the bestest birthday ever. Lie down. Stay. This is literally what happens every time I leave the house. Stay. I got my Hydro Flask. I got my booch. Ready? Yes. Good girl. See you soon. Here at 1600 Vine, and I'm gonna go to the W Hotel and I will tell you how we go afterwards. I have no expectations anymore. Hello, we're back from the meeting. We're actually a day after the meeting. Okay, I'll just play a little bit for you. I think there's too much about this and too much tea that I need to talk about in terms of getting representation and doing things in the film, TV, and music industry and all that kind of stuff. I've been here so long and I've done it all. These people I was meeting with was specifically about theatrical representation. They were a management company. They would have to get me an agent and get me working theatrically and all that kind of stuff, which is not new to me. I've had theatrical representation before. I've done the audition circuit, I've done pilot season and all that sort of stuff many years in a row. It's just the last 2 years I think I've taken a break because we've obviously been busy working on social media, music stuff and all that kind of thing, and because I kept getting told you need to get your own audience and grow an audience, and I'm like, okay, is this good enough yet? And this is basically, I'm so glad that I recorded this. I'm just gonna give you a little snippet and then we'll get into this a little bit more next week. This is basically the conversation that happens every single time I try to have a conversation about getting representation so that I can audition for shows, TV shows, movies, or I can go into the recording studio and record with different producers and songwriters and talk about a bigger strategy and releasing music on a wider scale other than just what I can accomplish with you guys here and on TikTok and on Spotify on my own, because as we know, with a lot of people that blow up, you need a team and you need a lot of people to help you. That's what I've been working on my entire life, so that I can make the product, when I say product I mean like a TV show or a song, as good as possible and as professional and as amazing as possible. You get the value, the entertainment content. You guys know obviously from my TikToks how much pride I put into all my videos and editing and color grading to make sure that everything is pristine. But yeah, this is basically the conversation that happens every time, and I'm probably gonna start crying. But I just wanted to play this little snippet of you because now Katja is smart and she voice records all of her meetings, because I'm just freaking done. I'm so freaking done. I have the most extensive training and the most extensive catalog of work and work ethic and creating. Like when they say, you know how they do that thing of like, oh, but to get representation I have to do work, and to do work I have to get representation. That is absolutely true. And then they go, okay, well, a way around it is to create your own works. I've been doing that. It's what I've been doing. It's what I do. Like, so I don't want to hear that excuse anymore, but this is now what the conversation has become in these meetings.
The services are on a commission basis, meaning we don't take any upfront costs from you, no upfront payments. We do like to evaluate what the talent is generating, usually in terms of their last position in the industry, what that generated in terms of revenue, and also their annual gross revenue in the industry.
So he was saying this is correct in management companies and in agencies. He's saying because we're by commission, that is what a manager and an agent is. He said we don't take upfront costs. There is no reason to be saying that, because an agent and a manager should never ever be asking for an upfront cost. And anyone that does enough research in the industry will know that anyone that tries to ask for an upfront cost is a scammer, and you should run the other way. You should probably punch them in the face and say stop being a scammer, and then run the other way. No, don't do that. So that's a red flag just because he made a point to make a statement of it. He's acting like I'm some kind of idiot. Like, of course you don't take, like, of course it's by commission. And then he's asking me about my gross earnings. And I'm like, so these two people, they were a manager and a lawyer. They have been emailing me and my business manager like constantly about representation, specifically theatrical representation. This guy's asking me about how much money I make. That shouldn't be in an initial conversation. They also didn't know what TikTok was. They didn't know any of they hadn't even looked me up properly. That's just one of many things. So we're gonna pick this up again next week, because I actually have a lot of stories and a lot of things to go through in terms of what I go through every week here, whilst also obviously you guys know I'm making content as much as I possibly can. I'm also in the writing room making music as much as I possibly can. I'm even having an issue with a producer because there's an egotistical issue about lyrics and songwriting, and I'm trying to explain to him it's about a story and storytelling, and he just thinks that it should just be a song written by a man for a girl to sing, his perspective on how a woman feels in a relationship. That's another thing for another week. So as you know, I still have my TikTok videos that keep coming out, so make sure you keep watching those, and make sure you subscribe, like this video, comment. I want you guys just to comment on what sort of content you want to see from me, because I honestly have been having a really hard time. I just had a video that I uploaded on TikTok that got blocked and flagged for no reason, and then I sent it to them going, why is this blocked and flagged? All my videos, every time I upload now, they get blocked and flagged and moderated. So there's like an issue there with you guys receiving my videos, but then I'm trying to get you guys watch as much content as possible, make you laugh. I have had sketches, I've done vlogs, but you know, it's very unmotivating when no one seems to watch, even though they've specifically asked for that kind of a video. Like, there's a lot of people that are like, I want to see more sketches of you, and then I do the sketches and then I don't see them watching them. So I'm like, well, what do you really want? What do you want? Like, what do you want? And I think that's a conversation that probably should be had in the social media space and in the entertainment space, is what does the consumer actually want? Because I have a feeling that we're slowly starting to slip back into being told what to want and what to like and what's good and what's not good. The power of social media is you deciding who you like, what kind of content you want to see, who you want to get behind. And I think obviously because big corporate world have like gone, woo, social media, that's where it's at now. And they've decided to steer everyone into submissive and to just throw content down your throats, and it's whatever these big companies are telling you to watch rather than what you're choosing to watch. So I'm like, claim your power, but also follow up with it. Like, you know, if there's like creators that you want to watch and help grow and see in the industry and all that kind of stuff and grow with them and be on that journey, watch their videos. And I love you guys so much. You have no idea. It is really hard to move countries, move away from your support system, your friends, and come to a country alone and be thrown into probably the most disgusting industry that's ever existed in the middle of the abyss, and to try and navigate your way through it alone. I wouldn't be here anymore if it wasn't for you guys, and I have to really acknowledge the OG Cartiators and thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys, you pull me out of the darkest places that I can get myself into, because it can get really hard. And it feels like anytime I ever get close to people, they either really badly hurt me or take advantage of me. I don't have that support system as much on a regular basis as most people have. So I just wanted to thank you guys for always being there, for all your love and support. Yeah, it's just been a rough week and I'm just trying to keep my head above water. There's like a lot of people that I really miss right now. And I'm just reassessing everything in life. So there's no point in being fake or pretending that everything's okay when it's not. The only thing I can think of doing is just seeing how this makes me feel about myself and how it affects my productivity and my motivation and my self-worth and self-confidence, and try to work on myself. Oh my god, it's just a really awkward, uncomfortable silence. I literally was just on live stream for 2 hours with TikTok fam, and you know, you guys got me so hype, and now I'm alone and no one's talking to me and I'm just talking to a camera, and that's when reality sets in. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go now and go wallow in my own self-pity. I'm still working on the music. I'm working really hard. Of course, I could just shut up and sing the song the way this guy wants me to sing it, but it would just be completely pointless and counterproductive, and I wouldn't want to work with the song or send it to you guys or be excited if it's not a song that's from my own heart and my own words. So I'm gonna keep fighting for it. I'm still working on my own music, but obviously when it's completely my own, I hate it so much, and then I love it, and then it's stuck in my head, and then I question it again, and then I hate it, and then it's never good enough, and then nothing ever comes out. And like most of you guys know that one of the people that I got really close to with recently, he's you guys are so cute. He's like my bestest friend right now, and he goes through such similar things that I go through, and he's obviously got his own issues right now, and he's trying to come back here so that we can hang out and work together more. But like, it's really hard to like see that everyone is like progressing, or like perceive that everyone is progressing and doing what they always wanted to do, and it's really awesome, and everyone's like squatting up and coupling up and have friends that they're trust and they're with all the time, and you know, got their own squads. And I'm friends with like a lot of different people and a lot of different squads, but I don't think that I'm part of anyone's squad really. Like, I've always kind of been a bit of a nomad. You know how like, I don't know, in school, like there's like the groups, and then there's the people that aren't really a part of any group. They're just kind of a person, kind of, you know, tries to be friends with everybody but isn't quite included in any of the groups. And I just feel like I had someone that I was really close to, and he's been gone for so long, and I just don't have like, I don't know, it's just really hard to open up to people. I just miss him so much, and it's just really hard to go through all this hard uphill battle stuff. and feel like you're the isolated one, and I'm always the one. Like whenever apps or companies treating creators badly, or just not considering creators, or not respecting the intellectual property and work, like I'm always the first one to go in for battle with them. Like that's why I went to China. I was invited to go to China as a representative of creators to make sure that they're respected, their work is given the recognition that it deserves, and yet I constantly feel like a lot of people would just very, very quickly throw me under a bus to get a leg up and to get in good with like the people that have authority in the entertainment industry or the social media industry. And it's just, it happens so much. And I'm like, why am I the one that goes to battle for people that are so quick to just stab me in the back or just forget about me or not include me in anything? And I get it. I'm a crazy person, and I'm a real socially inept human being, and it stems from a lot of really bad experiences in social settings. I don't know who to trust. I don't know how to open up to people anymore, because I literally had a friend that was on social media that would try to get me drunk and film me all the time so that she would have something on me, and I knew it at the time that she was doing it. Like, there's a lot of people that are lovely and they're my friends, but it's just been so hard to get close to people because of how people have treated me. And there's like this blurred line between friends and work, and people blur the lines to manipulate you, to get things out of you, and then they just screw you over. So yeah, I have like a lot of trust issues when it comes to like friends and work and guys, and it's just really hard when you like find some people that you really resonate with and you trust, and then torn out of your life, and then you're just stuck without them, and then you're kind of alone. But luckily I'm not that alone because I have you. And I'm really grateful, and I don't want to be that sucky person all the time that's always so miserable and down and crying. But it's just like, sometimes it gets to a point where you try so hard, you work so hard, and you try to do everything that every expert or mentor, person you look up to or friend or associate tells you to do, and you're still in the same place that you began. It really plays on your entire self-worth. I don't know. I think I just miss him so much. Why? I'm gonna so regret this. I'm gonna have to give this footage to someone else to edit, because I'm gonna edit this out. Okay, I'm gonna go off and have another emotional breakdown, and I'm just, ew! I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm sorry. Here we go. Silence of the Lamb! Hello, Clarice. It's good to see you again. I love you, and I'm going. I know I need to man up. I know I need to man up and just go harder. But I also just want to delete everything and go away somewhere and just be someone else. And I feel like such a failure in everything that I have aspired to do and be. And I miss my best friend a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go now, because this is just humiliating. Bye. I love you. Come back next week. Come back next week. I'll hopefully have some more answers for you in regards to, life. Or maybe I'll just not want to delve into how horrible things are to make something funny. Because that's the only way I can cope with all this crap. And I'm ugly crying. I'm going now. I love you. Bye. I bet I lost like all my subscribers today. If you're still subscribed after this video, thanks. I want to end this on an amazing note and say that today's post notification shout out goes to the amazing and wonderful, I may say your name wrong, so I apologize in advance. I'm gonna say it's Melanie Akit. Thank you so much. Or it's either Melanie. It's either Melanie or Melanie or Melanie, and it's A-Q-U-I-T-E. So it's Akit or Aquit. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go now, but I love you so much. A big shout out, guys. If you want a post notification shout out, Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and comment in the comment section below. And make sure you join me every week for my YouTube premiere at 1 p.m. on Saturday, which I'm trying to stick to, but it's getting really hard because no one's watching my videos. I love you. If you're watching this, then you already know that I'm already preaching to the converted, so I don't even know why I'm complaining right now, because you're the awesome one that's still watching me right now. So thank you, and I love you.